welcome back to the channel. Well, it's been quite a few weeks since I have done a little piece for YouTube, and I wanted to give you a bit of a roundup of what we've been up to in short so that we can now carry on each week. So over the month of June, I went back to London and completed my training for somatic experiencing, and now I'm fully qualified as a somatic experiencing practitioner, which is a huge obstacle that we've had to overcome in the last 3 years between moving house and everything else that we've had to juggle. I've been able to complete this training, and it is just amazing, and it is one of the leading psychotherapy somatic tools now that we are using to help people with trauma. I was on a training yesterday and listened to one of our mentors, and he was saying that somatic psychotherapy is now the leading trauma solution for people all over the world, which is really great to be part of that movement. And I'm really proud to bring that with horses. So over the last few weeks, we've been really busy with clients and with our Airbnb business, and also with the horses and with clients. I've had many clients that have travelled, quite a way to come and work with me and the horses, and one in particular, very special young lady that's come all the way from Birmingham a couple of times now to work with the horses. And if you watch us on any other of the channels, you'll see some of the amazing work that I've been doing around touch with her. She's blind, so she is quite an amazing young person to travel on the train and come all this way and work with me. And we've been doing some somatic touch. She has a lot of trauma in her life, and she knows that talk therapy can't get to the peace within her body, because it is a childhood pre and perinatal trauma that she's dealing with. So obviously no amount of talking is really going to get to help her with the piece that's missing, that she's searching for. So I've been working really hard with my somatic touch and working with the somatic model full stop. For me is it's a phenomenon to be able to work with people and see these big shifts in their behaviors, their beliefs and their patterns and their trauma cycles and the generational trauma cycles. So I'm really, really excited about moving forward, and I'm furthering my training later on this year with more to give that some more depth of healing and also knowledge, which once you start on this journey, it's a huge learning path, and you just want to learn more because you know that it's just magical stuff. So that fact aside, we're now going into our summer, and we're doing our half program, which has been a big learning curve this year for me, because there's a lot of work that goes into that for us to be able to get the children on site, and obviously the tick boxes and the procedures, policies, everything that we've needed this year to be able to hit the standard for the council has been amazing. And yesterday was one of our first days, and it was amazing. It all went off by plan, and the kids absolutely loved the food that we cooked for them, which was amazing, because obviously, being here on this little homestead, it's really about bringing nature to people for healing, somatic experiencing, and also growing our own veg and being able to control what we put into our bodies was part of the reason why we came here. We wanted, to be able to grow our own veg. We wanted to be able to be in control of our food and expand that into the community in what we teach, young people that come in here. So yesterday we had 10 SEND children come to site, and we had created food for them that was all from scratch, and they absolutely loved it. And it was great for them to taste real, fresh, wholesome food, and for it to be baked on site as well, cooked on site. So we've actually over the last few weeks we've been cooking and preparing. So I've been preparing for this, and I've also been working really hard in the background with my vegetable patch and my greenhouse, and I wanted to show you that in this video. So I'm going to bring you up to scratch with what we've done so far, and I want to show you some amazing aerial shots that we've had done by somebody that came and visited and stayed in one of the caravans, and he said, can I use your drone? And I said, of course. And although we have our own drone, it's actually really nice for someone else to, you know, get up there and show us, you know, what they can see, and it really makes the place come together and look beautiful, and I was really proud of what he did. So I wanted to show you that, and I wanted to show you what we've been doing on site, which was a few weeks ago. It's been sat on my laptop, so enjoy watching, and at least this will bring you up to scratch with where we're at. And then hopefully every week, now that I'm a little bit more savvy with uploading some of these videos, hopefully we'll be able to get something out each week. So enjoy, and hope to see you again soon. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to follow our equestrian journey, our equestrian lifestyle, our business at home, and also our small holding that we're developing. And not forgetting, for those of you that may be just joining us, that we moved here 18 months ago, and there was absolutely nothing here when we first got here. So we're developing an equestrian site, a site where we can heal people with trauma, help children with special educational needs, and also grow and have a more sustainable life with our vegetables, so that we have a much healthier lifestyle, and we eat and sleep much better as well, which is all part of the journey of wellness. So enjoy, guys, and I'll see you again soon. So as you can see in here, all of our tomato plants are doing really well. We're going to have some of these, I think, by next week. It's so hot in here, it's 43 degrees. We've got a couple of cucumbers coming up. The first lot we had died, so we've not done very well with that. It makes me really sniffly when I come in here. We've got some peppers. But look at these lovely, beautiful tomatoes, just starting to come out, and they smell absolutely divine. We missed so much, I think, with the shop bought ones. We've got some little tomatoes here as well. So if I can get those. We're just going to go now and do the harvesting of the other veg. Okay, so these potatoes we've had in a while. How long have we had these in?
They're first early, so...
First early.
I went in about 10 weeks.
About 10 weeks, so... And as you can see, they've gone over a bit because I've been away, so they're desperate to come out. So let's just have a look at what they look at when we come out. The other way that we know that they're ready is because they're starting to go green on the top there. You can see the potatoes and just starting to go green. So what do we think is the benefit of the boxes and the tubs?
I think for some reason these have been able to, the root structure's deeper again. So although we've had some out the tubs without any problem, the yield from each plant in here is much better.
And what we're going to do with this now, we've just been having a bit of a chat, haven't we? And we have decided to be a bit ruthless.
Well, I think what we could do is we'll dig it over properly. Like once we're happy that everything's out, get this root material out.
Yeah.
And then this time of the year, like it's 28 degrees this afternoon. And if we can't get something to germinate in here in this temperature, I'd be amazed.
So this is everything we've had out of here, isn't it?
Yeah. So all that has just come out.
And that the 4 tubs and all of that has cost us what, £4.50?
If that, yeah, well, £5 here.
£5. So that really sets you up, doesn't it? I mean, we don't eat that many potatoes, but we're going to have to store these, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to. There's way too many. Ow, ow.
So we've just tipped the bucket out into the wheelbarrow, haven't we?
Yeah.
So this is our first harvest really, isn't it? And we're going to put these in here and then we can store them. They stored in brown bags last year, didn't they? And they lasted right the way through till about September, October. Could we put these back in again? Any of the ones that we didn't want to eat, could we put them back in and get another...
I presume so. I don't. I mean, these are shop bought.
Shop bought.
Seed potatoes.
Yeah.
You'll see what they are. Look, that's the original seed potato.
Yeah.
But these are not bad.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for joining us on YouTube this week. We really appreciate your support and I hope you enjoyed it. Just a little insight into some of the things that we've been up to in the last couple of weeks. Don't forget to like and subscribe and give us a thumbs up or even drop us some comments in the boxes below. We really appreciate your support and also any comments because that helps other people to see our content as well too. We'll see you next time.